f is the function f of x maps to 5x minus 2 divided by 2x plus 3. Part 1, find the inverse of f of x. In part 2, verify that the inverse of f after f of x is equal to x. So this is composite functions. So for part 1, we want to find the inverse of f of x. These are our steps that we have to follow. So step 1, write the given formula as y equals f of x. So instead of f of x maps to 5x minus 2 divided by 2x plus 3, we have y equals 5x minus 2 divided by 2x plus 3. So what we want to do in our second step is to rearrange the equation to get the x on its own. So we're going to start off by multiplying both sides by the denominator, which is 2x plus 3. So multiplying the right hand side by 2x plus 3 will just cancel out that 2x plus 3. And multiplying the left hand side by 2x plus 3, we get 2x times y, which is 2xy, and 3 times y, which is 3y. And this is equal to 5x minus 2. Okay, so then what we have to do is get all the x's on the same side. So we have 2xy on the left already, so that just stays where it is. This 5x is going to come over the equal sign and become minus 5x. This 3y comes over the equal sign and becomes minus 3y, and the minus 2 stays where it is. So now any term containing an x is on the left hand side. Next we're going to factorize. We're going to pull out the x as the highest common factor. X into 2xy leaves us with 2y. X into minus 5x leaves us with minus 5. And this is still equal to minus 3y minus 2. Now to get the x on its own, we have to divide by what's inside the brackets, which is 2y minus 5. So we divide the left hand side by 2y minus 5, which gets rid of that. And we divide the right hand side by 2y minus 5. So we end up with x on its own, which we want, equal to minus 3y minus 2 divided by 2y minus 5. So now we have to switch our x and our y values. So swap the x and y values. So that x becomes a y, those y's become an x, and this is all equal to the inverse of f of x. So part 2, verify that the inverse of f after f of x is equal to x. So the inverse of f is going to go second, and f of x is going to be first. So basically we substitute f of x into its inverse, and we should end up with x. So our inverse function that we got from part 1 was y equals minus 3x minus 2 over 2x minus 5. So we're going to swap both of those x's for our original function, which is 5x minus 2 divided by 2x plus 3. So we're going to have minus 3 multiplied by 5x minus 2 divided by 2x plus 3. So that's our original function gone in place of that x. And then we have minus 2 divided by 2 multiplied by, again, our original function, which goes in place of that x. Make sure you've got brackets around both of them. So brackets around this and brackets around that. And then minus 5. So now all we have to do is multiply out our brackets and simplify. So I'm going to do minus 3 by 5x gives me minus 15x. And minus 3 by minus 2 gives me plus 6. Then 2 by 5x gives me 10x. And 2 by minus 2 gives me minus 4. So then I want to get rid of the fractions that are contained inside the fraction. So what we're going to do is multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2x plus 3. So that will cancel out the denominator of 2x plus 3 that's inside the fraction. So we bring down the minus 15x and the plus 6. And then minus 2 multiplied by 2x is minus 4x. And then minus 2 multiplied by 3 is going to be minus 6. Then again, the 2x plus 3 has been cancelled out from this. So we bring down the 10x and the minus 4. And then minus 5 by 2x is minus 10x. And then minus 5 multiplied by 3 is going to be minus 15. So we have 15x plus 6 minus 4x minus 6 over 10x minus 4 minus 10x minus 15. So 6 and minus 6 cancel, 10x and minus 10x cancel. So minus 15x minus 4x is minus 19x, and minus 4 minus 15 is minus 19. Cancel out the minus 19s, leaving us with x over 1, which is just equal to x. So it doesn't matter what way we do this. So if we did this the other way around, with f after the inverse of f, we would still end up getting x. So if you substitute an inverse function into original function, or substitute an original function into its inverse, you will always end up getting x.